Alright, you read the title. I'm here in 2K15 and I will be simming to 2025. These rosters shouldn't be too unfamiliar to y'all. The defending champion Spurs, LeBron back on the Cavs, reigning Eastern champion Heat who are about to fall off. You got the Warriors who are about to come up. John Wall here at 86, D-Rose still at 88, Chris Paul and Blake Griffin. Let's just get it started here. Question of the day, what videos do y'all want to see? Like, do y'all want to see me do every single 2K, or is there only certain 2Ks y'all want to see? Y'all want me to do NBA Live 2 or just 2K? Let me know in the comments. And of course, while you're at it, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. It helps a lot. KD is a 2015 MVP. Shout out Jabari Parker. AD is DPOY. David Black's Coach of the Year. That's hilarious. The Cleveland Cavaliers are the 2015 champions, as the playoffs in this game literally simulate in like 1 second. They beat the Spurs in Game 7 overtime, 117 to 116. What a game. LeBron, first year back in Cleveland, gets the ring. That's how this sim will start. It's Kyrie who's Finals MVP. Ray Allen, Steve Nash, Vince Carter, Paul Pierce, all these guys retired. Going to 2015, doesn't look like any roster changed too much. We know how the Spurs look. So let's get the 2016 season underway. KD's back-to-back MVP. Arvydas Stojic is Rookie of the Year on the Lakers. Maybe that's Luka on the team a decade early. He's from Lithuania though, so either Luka or Sabonis on the Lakers. 2016 playoffs, we'll just let it happen because it takes 1 second. The Thunder beat the Cavs in the finals in 5, so shout out to the Cavs for making it back, but KD beats LeBron this time. Westbrook gets a ring. JaVale McGee, just like in real life, same with Ibaka and Reggie Jackson. KD is Finals MVP. Kobe, Kevin Garnett, and Jason Terry retired. Kevin Garnett retiring on the Warriors is quite something. Y'all know how the Thunder look. Dwight Howard is now on the T-Wolves at a 91. Looks like he just came there in free agency, so we'll see what they can do. NBA champion Reggie Jackson just joined the Warriors. That's kind of hilarious. Lance Stevens an 87 overall. You'll love to see it. DeRozan's on the Lakers. And Klay Thompson to the Mavs several years early. Good job, 2K. 16-17 season. Let's go. Kevin Durant three-peats his MVP. I mean, he was the reigning MVP going into this game, so this is like 4 in a row. Norm Jackson, number 5. AD was DPOY again. The Charlotte Hornets won 69 games. Who is on their team? Norm Jackson's a 6'5" shooting guard from Memphis, so I guess we could say this is if Anthony Edwards stayed home. Oh, I didn't realize Lance Stevenson wasn't on the Indiana Pacers anymore. And so Lance Stevenson, Kemba Walker, Noah Vonleh, I don't even know who this dude is, and Joakim Noah is here too, and Patrick Beverly. This is a great defensive team they have here. This Charlotte team won 69 games in 2017. That is outrageous. We'll see if they can keep it up in the playoffs. They can. The Charlotte Hornets are the 2017 NBA champions. They beat the Spurs in Game 7. Shout out Lance Stevenson, 21-9-7-2 in the closeout game, taking down Kawhi and old Tim Duncan, Tony Parker. Lance Stevenson, Finals MVP. Charlotte is a city of champions. Imagine Mike Breen saying that. That is also how Tim Duncan and Ginobili will go out, losing to the Charlotte Hornets. We know how the defending 69-win champions look. Drew Holiday's up to an 89 on the Denver Nuggets. He was just traded last season. Blake Griffin joins Klay on the Dallas Mavericks. We'll see what they can do as we go into the 17-18 season. Are the Charlotte Hornets about to be the new Warriors? So 69 games is about as close as you can get. Kevin Durant is MVP again. Dick Mercer is Rookie of the Year. He's also Sixth Man of the Year. What a first season. AD stays winning DPOY. Dick Mercer is a guard, so I guess this is just SGA. Bald SGA from Nebraska. Who will bring the championship home this season? Oh, I didn't even realize Suns made the playoffs this time. The Thunder do it. They beat the Raptors in 6. Shout out Westbrook and KD for getting ring number 2. 1 million MVPs and 2 championships for KD. He's got more MVPs than LeBron now. We'll see how their legacies compare at the end of this sim. Suns look to be building something. 3 greater players drafted here. I guess we'll say Ayton, Booker if he was a power forward, and then I don't know who's an actual good power forward for them, like Cam Johnson. He's not even on the team anymore, I know. Eric Bledsoe shares a backcourt with Steph Curry. At least he has good spacing. Speaking of spacing, this is how the Sixers will look. Obviously Simmons is not in this universe. Paul George is now in the Milwaukee Bucks at a 95 overall. Paul George, Jabari Parker duo. Giannis is down there at 81. Vucevic is on the Celtics. This is the Raptors team that just lost a final. Roster falls off pretty hard after the big 3, but hey, shout out Lowry and JV and Terrence Ross and the GOAT with the fate of the universe on the line. I want Iguodala is here too. 18-19 season. Kevin Durant is MVP again. Bob Trent, we'll call this Ja because he kind of looks like him too. AD stays winning DPOY as well. Trailblazers, that's Lillard and Aldridge, and Jabari Parker and PG are the top teams in the league. We'll see who takes it home. It is the Milwaukee Bucks who are the 2019 NBA champions. Shout out Kent Bazemore for beating the team in Game 7. They beat the Sacramento Kings. Cousins, Mitch Harper, power forward. I guess we'll call this Sabonis, but even even better. Shout out Sacramento for, making the finals way better than they've done in real life in a long time. But it's the Milwaukee Bucks who prevail. Paul George is finals MVP. Tony Parker retires on the Spurs, not on the Hornets this time. D-Wade also retires. Going into the 1920 season, Blazers, they put together pretty nice regular seasons, but no playoff success. Westbrook is now on the Timberwolves. He leaves KD and the Thunder, and so they've got a tremendous big four here. Mike Conley's on the Pacers now. This first overall pick by the Nets is an 88 overall going into his first season. We'll call this dude, I guess, Cam Thomas. They also got Giannis here in Brooklyn. That's funny. Magic got Kemba Walker, and this dude, we'll call him a 6'2 Paolo. Why not? Oladipo joins Carmelo and Al Jefferson on the Knicks. D Rose is now in Miami. These are the defending champions. But Jabari Parker has left the Bucks. That's interesting. He got his ring, then dipped. Not sure where he went. Honestly, can't find him. But hey, 1920 season, no bubble edition. Or maybe there will be a bubble. Who knows? Kevin Durant has won MVP every year of this sim. I'm pretty sure this is Cam Thomas, except all his shots go in. Nuggets and Hornets are top seeds. Not gonna lie, y'all, the Mac reactions thing just screwed up my recording, so it's probably like 20 minutes later. Don't remember anything that's happened, but let's just go with these playoffs. The Bucks are back-to-back champions, I believe. Jabari Parker and Paul George. I didn't see Jabari before. He was here. I thought he left, or maybe it was like an RFA situation or whatever. I don't know. But what I do know is the Bucks just went back-to-back, beating the Spurs. This is a different Spurs roster too, so shout out to them. Shout out to Jabari on the Finals MVP this time. Dwight Howard has left Minnesota and has joined the Warriors. They also got Jamal McDaniels here. Just because of the name, we'll say he's Jaden McDaniels. Gordon Hayward's on the Clippers now. Jason Barry, point guard, just went from Minnesota to Memphis. 2021 season now. Kevin Durant is MVP again. Might be the GOAT. Homer Hardaway, Scoot Henderson, but he's actually good. AD stays winning DPOY as well. Mike Malone is Coach of the Year on the Magic, who won 51 games. They're only the third seed though. Wizards and Thunder are top. 21 playoffs. Suns lose. And it's Wizards and Thunder in the finals, which you'll love to see. And the Wizards prevail in Game 7. So despite 25 from KD, John Wall and Bradley Beal, and Jerome McKinney, and Haris Salmushi, or Kalmushi from Romania. I guess we'll just say this is a Romanian SAR. They win the 2021 NBA Championship. John Wall's Finals MVP. You'll love to see it. Phoenix Suns just made the conference final, but it looks like they lost some people. Maybe that was the closest they'll get. Defending champions. See if the Washington Wizards can go back-to-back. Jimmy Butler just left the Bulls. Where did he go? Marcus Smart's a 91 overall here in Sacramento. Big three is all 90s over there. Shout out Dante Exum on the Knicks. Damian Lillard is on the Nuggets now with Dion Waiters. Jabari Parker does leave Milwaukee this time. He's with Oladipo here in Indiana. Shout out 2K because he was not on Indiana in this game. And Carmelo's also here in Indiana. Julius Randle is now here with 80 on the Pelicans. Another great shout out to 2K. LeBron goes to the Raptors. That is nuts. Teaming up with JV and Clifton Neal over here. Oh my goodness, Steph Curry's also on the T-Wolves now. He has fallen off a cliff. He's 83 overall at just 33. Started the sim at 89, but he's washed now. And so he's here on the Timberwolves. I haven't found Jimmy Butler though, so maybe he's just unsigned or maybe he's hiding. I don't know. 21-22 season now. Kevin Durant, another MVP. Murray Norton is Rookie of the Year on the Knicks. We'll just call this Brunson. Andre Drummond, the first person not named AD to win DPOY. New Cavs coach is now Coach of the Year, even though LeBron just left. We didn't look at the Cavs roster, but here they are. Kyrie and Kevin Love are still there. Jess Smith, Zach LaVine is also here. Jeremy Lin is also here to 86. So they got a deep team now. His power forward went from Phoenix to Cleveland. Maybe we'll call him Donovan Mitchell in that case, because he was on another team for Donovan Mitchell if he was taller, because you can argue he plays like a power forward. Let's see these playoffs. The Washington Wizards go back-to-back. They beat the Kings this time in Game 7. Shout out to them. Kings is their second finals loss of the sim, so that's tough for them. But Sar, John Wall, and Bradley Beal getting it done. And it is Sar this time, Romanian Sar, who is Finals MVP. Popovich retires, so does Byron Scott. Kawhi is now on the Milwaukee Bucks. Kyrie and Kevin Love are both gone from Cleveland. Kyrie's on the Memphis Grizzlies with AD and Drummond. That defense is outrageous. Choosing Memphis as the place to go form a big three is quite something, but they got a great team. Nerlens Noel, Boomer, Tiggs, and Giannis all go to Atlanta. Actually, Noel's been there for a while now. Phil Clark is now the highest rated player on Houston, so I guess we'll call him Jalen Green if he was good. Paul George is now on the Spurs. Throughout all the craziness, KD is still here, 98, 34 years old on the Thunder. 9-time MVP. That is outrageous. Only 2 rings though. Lost another final that could have made it 3. We'll see if he can make it 4. The most Kevin Durant is valuable player. Courtney Brewer. I will call you Josh Giddey. Boomer Tiggs will call you White Jeff Teague, who's younger, and the 6th man. Don't even remember what year this is, but we'll sum the playoffs and find out. The Sacramento Kings have finally finally win the championship, beating the 1 seed Brooklyn Nets in Game 7. Souped up Cam Thomas unfortunately can't get the job done as they got smoked in Game 7. Kevin Love came here to Sacramento as well and helped them finally do it. Third finals, and they finally get it done. Marcus Smart is finals MVP. Dwight Howard retires. He retires on the Magic. He wasn't on the Magic though this whole time, but he goes back there to retire. Good for him. Al Jefferson retires a champion. To LeBron and Giannis duo now in Toronto, as Giannis has found himself here. Been around the block in this universe. Luka and this dude have not done much here in LA. Neither has Dante Exum over in New York. Neither has Anthony Edwards. Neither has Embiid. We got 2 seasons left because we're going into the 23-24 season. For the first time, Kevin Durant is not the MVP. It is goated Cam Thomas. Pedro Viana is Rookie of the Year. He's also 6th Man of the Year. These rookies coming off the bench and killing it. DPOY Brian Mullen. This dude was just on another team if I remember correctly. Yeah, this dude, we'll just call him a Brazilian LaMelo. And yeah, this dude was on the Lakers this whole time. So now that he's on the Warriors, who's someone who's been on the Lakers and Warriors? Juan Toscano Anderson. That's literally the first name that came to my mind. 24 playoffs. Nets and Kings are the 1 seed. 2 teams that made the finals last year. Will they get back this year? Yes, they will. And it's Brooklyn who prevails this time. So shout out Cam Thomas, and Wiggins was over here. Wow. Getting their first championship in franchise history in overtime. 89-86 in Game 6. I keep on pressing the wrong buttons because this game's buttons are different from like every other 2K. LeBron retires on the Toronto Raptors. Let's take a look at his career stats. Finishes averaging 25, 7 and 6, 49, 35, 75, 41,897 points. He's probably the all-time scorer, but KD is like a 9-time MVP, so maybe KD is even higher. I don't know. I also don't know if you can check the all-time records in this game, so we shall see. 4-time MVP, 3-time champ. Carmelo also retires. He'll head to the Hall of Fame. Going into the final year of this simulation, Kevin Durant is not on OKC. Bob Jefferson is. That's how I guess we'll call this J-Dub. But where did KD go? Shout out Marion Swift. I'm pretty sure there was another dude on here who was a good version of Scoot Henderson, so maybe we'll say this is a good version of Anthony Simons. I don't know. Bruce Aldridge is now on the Sixers. We'll call him Ben Simmons. Where did Kevin go? He's a free agent. How does that happen? Oh, he actually spent last season on the Pelicans. I didn't realize that. But right now, he's not on the team. We'll see if he gets on the team by the end of the season or if that's really it for KD. If it is, though, I guess we'll look at his career stats too. 28, 7 and 4, 50, 40, 90 for a career, 38,063. So LeBron has more points as of right now. And if he spends even half of the season in free agency, that, you know, takes a big hit. So if that's it for KD, he's had quite the career. Spent 1 year in New Orleans. 10-time MVP is outrageous. 2-time champion. So is LeBron the GOAT in this, or is it KD? Because 10 MVPs is quite something, but LeBron still has 1 more ring. But let's start the last season of the sim, 24-25. Cam Thomas is MVP again. Nate Rook's Rookie of the Year. Perfect name. Devin Warren, DPOY. Who's a good defender on the Bucks that's not Giannis? Marjon Beauchamp. I doubt he's even on that team anymore. 58-24 for the Heat. Good for them. I pressed the wrong button again. First team is all names that we don't know this time. Second team for the last time. Shout out Zach LaVine. There's third team. Brandon Knight, Marcus Smart. Good job, y'all. There's defense. Andre Drummond. There's more defense. Shout out Embiid and AD. Rookie team. There you go. Kings and Nets are top seed again. Shout out them for, you know, both handling business throughout this sim. Y'all know we see 1 seeds lose a lot as they just lost. So who wins it this year? The Philadelphia 76ers are the 2025 NBA champions. They beat the Spurs. Shout out to them. Embiid's an NBA champion. Simmons, who just, you know, was drafted, is an NBA champion. Shout out to all of them. Really, Embiid and Ben McLemore are the only 2 names I recognize. Bruce Aldridge, who I believe is Ben Simmons, has, you know, won the finals MVP, so that's great for them. Kevin Love, Brandon Jennings, DeRozan, Evan Turner all retire. Only Kevin Love's a champion, I believe. DeRozan and the Lakers, they were a bit disappointing. They had a solid roster. Derrick Rose also retires. Kevin Durant ended up on the Nets. Fantastic 2K. Was an all-star again this time, so good for him. He averaged 17 this year. He actually played all 82 games, so I guess he got signed at, you know, the very death of free agency. Good for him. How many points does he has now? 39,506. Still not as much as LeBron, though. But he has aged terrifically, only 92 overall. Can you check league history in this game? Yes, we can. All right. So KD won it every year except for these past 2 years where goated Cam Thomas won it. DPOY was just AD for the longest time. But the past champions, in case y'all forgot, Cavs, Thunder, Hornets, Thunder, Bucks twice in a row, then Wizards twice, then Kings, Nets, then the Sixers. So pretty good sim. 3 teams won multiple championships, but there was, you know, good parity as well. Spurs made 4 finals in the sim, lost all of them. Team of the sim, OKC, you could say the Bucks, you could say the Wizards, but you also got to give props to, of course, the Nets and the Kings. Player of the sim, though, is pretty easily obviously KD. You can make a good argument he's the GOAT. Second question of the day, if y'all reach this point in the video, who's the GOAT in this universe if, KD were to win 10 MVPs? Still only has 2 rings, where LeBron finishes with 3. He's at 39,000 points. Will he pass him? Probably, if he plays at, this level for a few more years. I almost just forgot to check out the records. Nobody broke any single game records. Nobody broke any playoff records either. Season records, James Harden had the most threes in 2017. Career, yep, LeBron is the all-time scorer. Harden is the all-time 3-point leader. Curry fell off real quick. LeBron also played the most minutes. Karl Malone is the most turnovers though, not LeBron. But hey, this was quite a sim. Shout out everybody. But yeah, hope y'all enjoyed this video. Thanks so much for watching. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more great videos like this, because there will be more great videos like this. And I'll see y'all later.